It's a pepper thing. The Jaguars beat the Chiefs on Monday Night Football, coming from behind after being down 14-0. They win 31-28. Jacksonville is now 4-1 on the year. Kansas City falls to under 500 at 2-3. Good morning to Michelle Smallman, Chris Canty, Evan Cohen with you. We have a very busy day today, including your former coach, two-time Super Bowl winner Tom Coughlin.
Yeah,
coming in, his daughter Kelly coming into studio today. Yeah. They have a big charity event tomorrow night, and Coach Coughlin will be here. Gary Bettman, commissioner of the NHL, as that gets going today with a triple header, 5 p.m. Eastern start with the Panthers for the ring ceremony. The best possible start time for people like us.
Can't wait.
5 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. The best start time ever. So well done by the NHL. Gary Bettman's going to be here. Good morning, everybody.
We got a lot of great stuff going on in today's show, but I do want to go back to yesterday, and I'm not talking about Monday Night Football. Cam Pratt, Pat Costello, how are you guys doing tonight?
Oh, wellness check, yeah.
Phillies.
How are you guys doing?
Dodgers.
Not a fan of bunting.
Oh, okay. All right. Going back to L.A., Game 3, Yamamoto on the mound. I mean, are the Phillies going to at least pinch him?
No.
No.
Well, then
so much for that great home field advantage.
Hey, they sold out in the stands, and they're selling out on the field, too.
Wow.
Yankees and Phillies just doing the Spider-Man meme, pointing right at each other.
Yeah,
Look at us, guys.
Similarities there.
At least we got some hope, though. We at home for Game 3.
Do you?
Yeah, I think
ready
so.
to accuse
I think so.
Everyone of cheating, basically. Anyone in baseball, he's ready to accuse of
Phillies have
cheating.
not given up 23 runs in this series, at least.
I am not accusing anyone
how
of
many
cheating.
runs you've given up. Nobody's gotten a win so far. And I'm just saying, for us, Game 3 is at home. For you guys, Game 3 is on the road. Good luck.
3-run margin of
Dodgers.
victory versus 15-run margin of victory. Feels like the Phillies are a little closer.
Okay, the important thing. Blah, 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 blah. Pat your hair.
Yep.
Okay, so Pat Costello, before the season, said if the Phillies don't win it all, he will shave his head the entire way. I believe you said.
Live on our show.
Yeah, and using like the Bic razor or whatever, like right? Isn't that what you said?
Well, a razor, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to do it all if they lose here.
Yeah. I'm a man of integrity, Evan, unlike you. Who refuses to put any money in the jar at any point.
Oh.
I pay up when I need to.
Is Nuno going to do the honors? Is he going to shave your head?
No, I don't trust him. I do not trust him.
Nuno will take the right side, I'll take the left side.
So
you're going to do it yourself then?
Well, I mean, the series isn't over yet, so it's not going to happen.
It's over. It's over. You can go ahead and say it. It's over.
Yeah, I don't know. Nuno has to check with legal if we're even allowed to.
Yes,
we're allowed to do what? You're allowed to shave your head. It's your
but
hair.
on ear, that whole type of thing.
Yeah, I don't think you can do it on air.
Okay, so we can do it in general.
Let me talk to my people. We'll see if we can actually get it really done. Hey, and people still got time to sponsor it. Anyone wants to sponsor Pat shaving his head?
Yeah.
Barbershop?
Yes.
No, just to be clear.
Razor company?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you
Shaving
saying,
cream?
Got to do something, yeah.
I just want to be clear on what Nuno's saying. Are you saying this sponsor the act of doing it, or like putting a sponsorship on his bald head, or both?
We can do both.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's open for potentially business there. Open for business. Pat's bald head.
So,
that is on the way there.
If the Yankees and the Phillies are eliminated, we're all out.
Don't speak that evil, Smalls.
I'm just saying if.
Don't
I said
speak that evil. Don't speak that evil.
I said if. Then we're all out of the baseball postseason then, right? Mets and Cardinals didn't make it. If the Yankees and the Phillies get out, we have no unsportsmanlike emotional ties to this postseason anymore.
Well, I thought you're a Mariners person all of a
Well,
sudden.
that's who I picked. Yeah, they're such a fun team. Love them.
Well, you threw out the first pitch at a Brewers game, so you do have a tie there.
That's true. They were
right?
lovely to me, but NL Central. Like, are you guys going to give me a hard time?
Yeah.
I'm cheering for the Brewers now because I hate the Cubs.
We have Javante with the Tigers.
Javante with the Tigers.
So, yeah, we're not doing well in terms of our teams overall outside of Javante.
Not at all.
Javante's having a good run. Lions may be the best team around, and the Tigers are still alive in the postseason.
He's still basking in a Michigan championship.
Yep.
He fell asleep at halftime, but nonetheless, I think by now he's probably caught up to that.
I mean, and they cheated so bad that they banned the coach for 15 years, but
Whatever, they still won.
great coach.
You think that the Michigan fans care about that? That negates their championship for them at all?
You think Patriots fans care about cheating and winning 6 championships?
Do you feel like
Nobody cares.
the championships that you celebrated as a Patriots fan are in any way diminished because there was 2 cheating scandals in that run?
Allegedly.
I love it.
Well, I don't think Spygate was allegedly. They burned the tapes.
The other one was definitively allegedly, if you read through all of the pages, which I did. And I don't think now's the time to get into that because I won't back down. And and I don't think it'd be worth it to anyone.
If I had to hear one more thing about PSI,
Oh, God.
I was like, are we doing that? PSI, what are we talking about here?
We're talking about Midas, where you go for your tires. That's what you do with PSI there. The Chiefs last night fall to 2-3.
Speaking of deflated,
Oh.
Okay, go there. They lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars 31-28. They were up 14-0 in this game. Why do you feel like they were deflated?
no, because I was told by everybody that the Chiefs are going to be fine once Xavier Worthy is back in the lineup. He was back in the lineup last week against the Baltimore Ravens. They hung 37 on a defense that is probably the worst in all of football, and everybody thinks that the Chiefs are back to their regularly scheduled program. And what we learned last night is that they're not. And last night, even though they got significant breaks in the game, they still weren't able to pull it out and get a win on the road against an upstart Jacksonville Jaguars squad. So I think there are trouble right now. They've got to find a way to be able to give some balance to that offense rather than relying on Patrick Mahomes to be special on every single snap. Number 15 has zero margin for error, no run game to lean on. 4 of the 5 games that they've played, a non-running back has led the team in rushing. That's not sustainable. So Kansas City got some problems, and I think it's time that folks acknowledge that.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the reasons that a lot of people thought that we may see a different or lesser version of them this season is because of all the football that they've played over the past couple of years, being at the top of the mountain. I thought maybe there would be some attrition. But also, if you look back, so many of the games that they won leading up to last season were close games. They would pull out these unbelievable performances in these tight one-score games. And you look at the personnel that they had, you look at the lack of explosion from the offense last year, and you just wondered how long they were going to be able to get away with it. Last year, they went 11-0 in one-score games. Now the Chiefs are 0-3 in one-score games this season. The magic isn't happening in the same way, and they don't have the personnel out there to really change it. This offense is what it is, and you're right, Patrick Mahomes obviously
More of what they used to be than they had at any point, I thought, this season. Now, they lost the game, so it's easy to crap on that argument that I am going to make. I understand that I don't have much of a leg to stand on, but I am still, after last night, going to be the person that says I have legit hope for them. I think they're going to be fine, and I actually thought they showed some signs of life at times last night.
That game was a lot closer than it should have been. I mean, first of all, let's start about Trevor Lawrence having that fumble at the goal line, which was absolutely ridiculous. I just don't understand how you can put the ball in harm's way under those circumstances. But then also, the no call on defensive pass interference that ends up leading to an interception and a touchdown at point-blank range, that game takes on a completely different complexion. Even if Jacksonville is able to just punt the football in that circumstance, up a touchdown. Kansas City got a lot of breaks in that game, and they still weren't able to come through and get the win. Again, serious questions. It was a scenario where you had a questionable offensive pass interference call on the goal line, a flag that got picked up and ultimately resulted in a touchdown. I just looked at the totality of yesterday's performance, and although we did see some off-schedule plays by Patrick Mahomes that resulted in some explosives down the field, that is more of the issue that I'm pointing to in terms of them being overly reliant on him having to be special in order to generate those types of plays, whereas in years past,